Good morning, everyone. Let's get started. Welcome to Amsterdam. Welcome to intelligent machines. Welcome to the future of recruitment. Hey, wait, is there a future for recruitment after the singularity comes? Or can we improve recruitment using intelligent machines? Can we make the labor market work better? Or will actually robots just steal our jobs? Important questions for Textkernel. And for many, we have close to 400 sign-ups for this conference, so full house. People from more than 20 countries came to join us to discuss these questions. And it's wonderful to have this very, very historic building when talking about what the future will bring. Thanks you for joining us for this special event. It's our birthday today. 15 years of Textkernel we're celebrating. Thank you. We started off in 2001 as a typical university spin-off. Basically, two guys in some kind of garage, with the vision to apply the latest research in AI, machine learning, and natural language processing to improve the labor market. And though we've learned a lot in those 15 years, we've stuck to that vision. For lack of better ideas, perhaps, but there seems to be something to it. And here we are today, a global provider of semantic recruitment technology. And we could not have been where we are today without your long-time support. So thank you for believing in our technology, for your trust and your business, and thank you for coming to our conference today. I also want to thank these 8 wonderfully supportive partners that have joined our conference as sponsored and helped to make it possible. Our new family members from Broadbean and Career Builder, Bullhorn, CareerX, Connexis, eRecruiter, Otis, and Talentsoft. Thanks for being here today with your guests. And every sponsor has a booth out there in the back, so in the breaks, please go visit them to see their latest ideas and innovations. Ooh. We live in exciting times. The technology that we have been pioneering over the last 15 years at Textkernel has really come into the mainstream now. It's driving a new wave of innovation in business, and it's going to have impact on all aspects of our society. Fueled by the enormous advances, especially in the field of machine learning in the last years, relying on the continuously exponentially increasing computer processing power, it seems quite probable that we'll have artificially intelligent machines that can accomplish many professional human tasks in the next few years. Many aspects of routine work, data analysis, and access to knowledge have already been automated by smart search engines. And almost any aspect of human activity seems fair game for a machine learning approach. Computer vision, speech recognition, speech understanding, machine translation, sophisticated motor control in robots, playing games, of course. The recent win of the AlphaGo program over one of the best Go players in the world is really a slam dunk for machine intelligence. Dialogue, planning, and interaction are the next big thing. And many types of work that are now still seen as only fit for humans seem about to be automated. Think of self-driving cars, automated customer assistants, but also in nursing, medical diagnosis, legal, and so on and so on. The progress of intelligent machines that are going on right now is undeniable. There will be impact on each and every job. So, also on the profession of recruitment and how we will organize work in companies, and maybe even on the labor market as a whole. Now, it's hard to predict where exactly the future will take us, but I strongly believe that if we understand and embrace the technology, we can all benefit. The key perspective for that is to change the discussion, change the discourse from one of replacing people to supporting people with power tools to help us achieve, become more productive. I mean, if I ever undertake a construction project, I wouldn't want to go at it with my bare hands. These things are quite helpful. Textkernel has already managed to power tool some areas of recruitment and the labor market, making it simple to apply with one click, uploading your CV instead of tedious form filling. We've brought effective semantic search and match to the mainstream, and we have made real-time labor market analysis broadly available with our job feed tool. We've processed many hundreds of millions of jobs and CVs today, and our engines are embedded in more than 100 partner software systems. But there's much more to come in the next 15 years, I believe. So what's next? What's around the corner? Let's say we agree that machine intelligence will become a common utility, a power tool available to all in the industry. Very mechanical, never distracted, and much smarter and stronger in specific dimensions than people are. What will that do for recruitment? Well, find candidates, of course, and find jobs and connect them really accurately and really fast. And that already will change a whole lot of things in recruitment. And more, I think we'll see in some of the presentations today that semantic search is evolving in the direction of an interaction, of dialogue. So will we be seeing a lot of work in dialogue systems, smart recruitment assistants that talk to the candidate and to the hiring manager? And lots of other interesting questions are still open. Will we actually trust machines to make fully automated sourcing, recruitment, and hiring decisions at some moment? What's the effect of this technology on the business of staffing and recruitment agencies present here today in large numbers? And how will work and talent itself be organized within companies? What will be the role of HR in this? We have many contributions in the program today on all of these questions and a lot more. We've tried to put together an eclectic, ambitious, and intellectually stimulating program, which is as much a birthday present for ourselves, a conference that we'd like to go to, as it is our treat for you. And we are extremely happy to have as our first keynote speaker one of the world's leading experts on the topic of search in recruitment, Glenn Cathy from Kforce. And I'm very proud to have him here. And I must admit, I'm even prouder that his company since last year is a customer of ours. When talking about what's the direction where semantic search and AI is going, I think it's a natural question nowadays to ask, what's Google going to do? So we're very excited to have as a plenary speaker Aneto Okonkwo, who's a product manager at Google Zurich, who's here to share the vision of Google on the future of search with all of us. Unfortunately, nobody who has seen it is allowed to leave the room. We also want to connect you. We've always been kind of a bridge between academic research and business. We also want to connect you with some of the leading academic research in our field. So we have Professor Max Welling from the University of Amsterdam, who will give you an overview of the latest developments in machine learning here on this stage. And we have Professor Maarten de Rijke who's heading the information retrieval group at the University of Amsterdam, talk about the latest advances in his research in semantic search and dialogue-based search. Then Perry Timms and Armin Troost will discuss the future of organizing work, how companies can become more agile, use these kind of technologies, and how daily work is going to be organized in large companies. And we have 4 parallel sessions in the rooms up there that I hope you'll find so interesting that you don't know which one to choose. We then have Balázs from Randstad, who I think will put a very critical note on all of this technology euphoria that I'm displaying right here, but we'll see. And we have Bill Borman, the man with the hat, who will give you his candid reality check on the state of the art of big data and AI usage in HR technology today. And finally, our closing keynote, author of a book, Robots Will Steal Your Job, But It's Okay, and futurist Federico Pistono will reflect with us on the impact of intelligent machines on society in general and large-scale employment. I really hope you're as excited about this program as I am, and your guide on this stage today will be no other than Bas Westland. So give him a big hand and enjoy the conference.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for inviting me to your birthday party, Jakub. I really enjoy being here. Okay, thanks. And don't take the clicker. Okay, good morning. My name is Bas Westland, and if you want to know more about me, just do a little search and you'll find out what I do besides hosting conferences like this. It's actually quite interesting that we are here in this building, because maybe not everybody knows, and especially not the people from abroad, that it used to be the stock exchange of the Netherlands. And actually, they had an open outcry system here. So they had a system where supply and demand were matched in stocks by an open system where people were connecting. And by the way, the reason why we can have a conference now here is because that process is now fully automated. So that maybe can give you something to think about. But luckily, there is still a lot of trading go around here in the neighborhood. So if you walk out the building and you go a little bit to the right and you use your nostrils a little bit, you'll find out there is some trading about some other substances going on here in the center of Amsterdam as well. I don't know if people found that out. And if you walk a little bit further to the right, there's also some other trading involving some red light. So there is still a lot of physical trading going on in the Netherlands. It's not all automated yet. I'm not only an MC, I'm also running my own recruitment agency, so I'm very, very curious about what I'm going to discover today about the future of recruitment in relation to my own personal business. And I remember having a conversation with Mark Dwees, he's a well-known blogger on recruitment who's over there, and he asked me a couple of years ago the question, Bas, what are the real things you would like from technology to make sure your life as a recruiter becomes easier and better? And I said, Mark, it's actually very simple. If I get a vacancy from a client or a job rec, I want to ask a question to a computer and say, what is the best digital hangout to find this type of people? Right? That's question one. So where are they online? And he said, and the other one, he said, now the second question is also very easy. It's, if I found a person, please tell me what is the best platform or the best mode of communication to contact this person. And if we have those two questions answered, I think we are way ahead in the future of recruitment. So I hope I will be getting some answers to those two questions. Another question to the people. Is anybody here in the room who doesn't want to network? If you don't want to network, raise your hand. Everybody wants to network. That's cool. Well, one person doesn't want to network. So, and who's sitting next to a person he knows? That's quite a lot of people. So I have a suggestion. Find somebody left, right, front, or back of you and introduce yourself and have a little conversation and make a little bit of noise. So go on and meet somebody, do some matching, physical matching, and meet some new people. Okay. So that's, imagine people. Shh. Okay, can we please be quiet again? Thank you. Thank you very much. So you've already met new people now, so that's already a win, and it's not even 10 a.m. yet. I have some practical information for you on the day as well. This is the floor plan of the building, and it's interesting for you to know that later on in the day we'll have breakout sessions, which are in the rooms on the first floor. You can go through these doors and the steps on your right hand to the first floor. There will be a big breakout room over here. This is the Berlage room. There is one over there, which is the Verwij room or Verwijzaal, and there's one over there, which is the red room. Interesting. So make sure you find your way during the conference. Some other practical information is we have Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi is called Textkernel 15 because they're 15 years old, and you can use the hashtag of the conference to enter the Wi-Fi network, and please make sure you make some noise on Twitter so we become a trending topic for today. The other thing is that we have a QR code. The QR code is also in your little floor plan, so if you scan the QR code on your phone, you immediately get into the program on your cell phone as well, so that's very practical. Two, this is the whole program, but that's too much detail for a slide, so we'll skip that.